find functional hilarity at the Pop Roast Emporium. Finally, some shit happened.
Finally. We have a meaty episode today. We might have a meaty episode.
We'll see.
Okay, we will see.
Well, let's get started with Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Child, New York was so terrible last season.
That they are like, I guess, rummaging through the bottom of the barrel for all the oldies.
Rummaging.
Like I heard Samaya Reese. Does she watch the show? I think, no, she's in the Shade Room comments a lot.
You said Somalia. If you could call Jabari Jimboree, we could call Samaya Somalia.
See,
that's how much we give a fuck.
That. Okay, well, yeah, you have Samaya Reese. You have Olivia. Olivia! They went to Foot Locker on 145th and Broadway. And like, girl, we need you. We got these KFC gift cards now, I swear.
I mean...
she took off that referee uniform quick. Anyway.
Child, you know she's still got to be there part-time. She ain't getting no health benefits with Heifer Scott.
And we're getting Erica Mena back. And she's also a topic for later. For later, yes.
Oh, God. I mean, I guess herpes never leaves. And syphilis really doesn't either. They just, can treat it.
Mm-hmm. Is Kimbella going to be back in Joe Budden?
Probably. Okay. I think because of the podcast, they're going to keep Joe on.
Are they keeping Remy Ma?
Probably. I mean, does Remy Ma do anything on the show? She
doesn't. She's the Tammy of the episode.
She's she's just trying not to get arrested again. Ooh, her court date's coming up.
More court? You think she was in Fall County?
That heifer stay in court. Because remember that incident with her and Brittany Taylor?
Yes. Tahiri, I'm guessing she's going to be, I guess, back in Joe's life? Because Sin Santana isn't coming back, right?
I don't know if Sin is coming back.
I hope not.
Didn't bring anything. But yeah, what has Tahiri been doing to feed herself?
I don't know. I think she was doing how the Instagram influencers have different advertisers saying,
what
I'll
influence?
Pay you. I mean, she has a lot of followers, I think.
You can buy a lot of followers. It doesn't mean anything. Duchess has 300,000 followers, but 8 comments.
Okay.
I get more likes and comments than her, and that's pathetic.
And then last but not least, we have Chrissy. That's her name, right? Chrissy and Jim Jones. Yes.
But they're going to bring their mother-in-law with the punkage.
Oh, she's coming back?
Wherever there's Joe's mama. Joe's mama made the show. I want Love and Hip Hop mama editions. Because the mamas don't give a fuck. They ain't got shit to lose. They ain't really trying to grow too much business. And the way they'll grow their business is by being true to themselves. So Lyrica's mama and A1's mama Pam.
Yes.
Mama Pam.
Scrappy's mama.
They will get
Mama
with...
D.
Yes. Oh, God. Mama D could be the queen bee. She's got that show on Signal TV, and I might actually pay them to watch that shit. That shit looks hilarious.
It's hilariously bad.
A spoof on a dating show. Well, it's a spoof
bad.
on a dating show. So it's when she was walking around, whose enema is this? And somebody was seeing it Bulldogs. I mean, because they're all Signal TV guys, so they're all bottoms. But
someone was seen at Bulldogs. But where were we? Oh. Rashida's mama, who ran over Kurt's bike. I think she would she'd be the even kill mama. Like the Cynthia of the group. We need to call Viacom or get Mona Scott Young on the line. Because that has to be...
You never want to communicate with the devil directly.
Right, she might steal the idea.
Child, she can have it. I ain't doing the legwork to put that shit together. Please. You think I want to be on that production team?
Maybe we could get Carlos King on the line. And speaking of, you did say you saw the Carlos King produced show on Netflix, right? Didn't he produce that?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that later because we have so many.
Won't.
Oh, we won't. Okay. Back to Love and Hip Hop.
Well, no, let's go on and get to it now. I tried to watch it, and it wasn't
Styling
giving me...
Hollywood, right?
Yeah, it wasn't giving me what I was expecting.
How many episodes is it?
Probably, I don't know, like 8 to 10, like normal.
Okay.
But it was like, they were like showing the sketches of the dresses, and I was just like, okay, no.
Okay.
I thought it was about home interiors, not like...
No, and then celebrity, like...
I thought it was celebrity home interiors.
No, like they're celebrity stylists, aren't they?
And I thought they were styling home interiors.
Oh.
I saw furniture and got excited and thought I'd have something to judge.
Oh.
It's like, okay, it's already done red carpet looks that I can't really make fun of. So it's like, okay, there's nothing positive for me here.
No mess.
Yeah, it's positive. I don't mind positive and no mess when we're doing home and garden. Mm-hmm. But when it was like, and I can even do, like, no, fashion has to be messy. If I'm going to do fashion, that's when we're going to really get into it because we can be funny with fashion. But, like, I was really looking forward to seeing the home interiors. Like, I wanted to see the elegant spaces that they created. Mm-hmm. I wanted to talk about pillows and texture and Mexican feather grass. And they took it from me, goddammit. They took it from me. So that's why I have an issue.
We saw the bench break. We don't need the table to break too. Because we're going to be SOL. Anyway, styling Hollywood, like, just from the title, I just thought they were going to be styling celebrities and shit like that. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try to see it. And, like, just... And I'll come back to y'all on the next episode.
Okay.
I'm going to try to watch it today, actually. But just back to Love and Hip Hop. Just two more things. Jim Jones' mom. What was the word that she couldn't spell correctly? It was psychosis, psychotic.
Probably psychotic.
Okay, but yeah, I enjoyed.
She sent like a psyotic bitch or something rather than a psychotic bitch.
I enjoyed the cracky tea that she gave, like i.e. Keisha Cole's mom. So I'm looking forward to that. And just to wrap this topic up, like, the show needs to be saved. So if they need to throw, like, whatever they can at the wall, whatever sticks, like...
Well, we're going to get a, I think we're going to get a Chrissy and Jim Jones wedding special. They're finally going to get married.
I thought they were married already.
No, child, they done had 4 shows about getting married. They was on Marriage Boot Camp. Then they did so well on Marriage Boot Camp. We gave them a little like 10 episode series that they were supposed to get married on. Then they never got married on that because they probably were negotiating with Heifer Scott to get on back and then get married on her show.
Moving on.
Child, they have made more money off of them not being married than they have off of Jim Jones' music career.
That is a very good point. Tivana. I guess we could get to basketball.
Tivana.
I got this from Alaska. She said T, and then she said Vana. I'm sorry. You never heard of that? She was like T, and she agreed, and then she just add Vana to it because Tivana is actually like a T. You never had Tivana?
No, actually, it made me think of Tiva sandals.
That's why I don't even know what that is.
It's them white people sandals with the straps. Everybody wears them in the
Jesus
summer.
Sandals?
Not the Jesus sandals, but the hiking sandals. They was real popular when I was growing up.
In more TV news, Basketball Wives so far, I'm enjoying your reviews because they're more interesting than the show, and then the show is just making me angry. What's making me angry is OG is constantly embarrassing herself.
Well, your toes are hanging out of your shoes.
Her toes are hanging out of her shoes.
And child, did you see how that camera can zoom in?
Zoom in. Shady production. The fashions are like a mess. The makeup is a mess.
The eyelashes.
I just included that in makeup. The spider lashes. Like, I just don't get it. Venus flytrap lashes. The hair. And then... she's just embarrassing herself. Like, no one showed up to that retirement thing. It was empty.
Wait, hold on. I broke the math down on that. You didn't invite Evelyn and Phoebe. That's 2.
Well, yeah.
The only other one, everybody else told you they weren't coming because they had shit to do.
Right, but even
Shawnee was like, oh, honey,
she said it was her daughter's
I'm gonna
birthday.
fart that please.
She does have that many children.
Child, I'm sorry. She probably was like,
so
I mean, it was the day of the party.
Excuse.
That girl's birthday wasn't for a month. She said, look, you're gonna have a sleepover. Guess what?
When you got 5 kids, that's a lot of excuses you can make.
That's
a lot of excuses.
God.
Regardless of the wives, Jesus, what show am I talking about with wives?
I was gonna say, ain't nobody a wife.
The collective.
Yeah, because nobody is a wife. Cece even has yet to get married.
He's married and Kristen is married.
Oh, and Kristen's married. Oh, wow, there are 2 out of 6.
I have a problem with how they're treating Jennifer. Let the heifer go on the trip. And I thought that to get mad over a picture, that was the reopening of this wound. Like, I just thought it was
You shouldn't have gone.
Right.
If you didn't, like, it's a sip and shop. It's at a public location. Like, yes, there are going to be photographers there. Hell, a fan could have taken a fucking picture.
Right, exactly.
Like,
and they agreed to be in the picture.
They sure were.
They should have said no. I don't want no. They could have did that.
But also, I feel like I just they were like, ooh, she's trying to make it look like we're all good and we're not, and it's like,
but who was to say that was she was thinking that? They put that on her.
They really did. Like, child, that picture could have come out and the story could have been totally different.
Yeah.
Like, it just wasn't necessary. And if you didn't want to support, don't go.
Right.
Don't be fucking fake. And that was fake.
Right.
If you don't want to be in a picture at an event, you shouldn't be at an event. You have no business being there.
It just showed how thin, like, her and Evelyn's friendship is. Like,
Evelyn is trying to see if Phoebe can be her new pal, and then she can get rid of Jennifer.
I don't even want to mention Phoebe, what I think about her. And lastly...
That assless trollop.
Right. She's so phony and fake.
Honestly, Evelyn is too. They both have been backpedaling and popping puss.
And she's a Bronx girl too? That's not a Bronx girl.
That's an embarrassment.
Right.
Cardi B would never.
Never. Lastly, Tammy, with the whole getting out the chair and she vanishes, like a la Top Model, circa 2001.
She said, I'll call you tomorrow, girl.
I mean, good for her that she has these chicken shit gigs she can rely on, that like all 7 of them together equals 1 Basketball Wives check. So good for her. Like, I just don't like when someone who's profited and made her, like, her platform off of being
off of rage, off of bullying,
yes,
off of bitterness, and off of outright nastiness to other women.
Right.
That's what she made her.
And she was.
That's how she got back on.
And she was a mean girl along with Evelyn and Jennifer and Shawnee. Oh my God, Shawnee be doing some shitty shit.
The gag is she really wanted to be a part of that core 4. But she never really was. They never really let her in. And, like, that really is the theme of the show. It's like, you've got Shawnee, and now, honestly, I feel like it's really just Shawnee and Evelyn.
Someone said the core 4 now, I was watching a YouTube video, I can't remember who it is, but they said the core 4 is Evelyn, Kristen, Shawnee, and, oh my God, it was the other one. Fuck.
Phoebe? Or she's too new.
Was it Phoebe?
Jackie.
No, I think they put Jackie on the outside. Maybe it is
Jackie.
Phoebe.
Jackie is willing to be clown for these ladies just to be a part of the group. She's willing to be like, you know what? I get to be on the show. I'll be the asshole. I'll let you all bully me. But then, like, we eventually come back together, just to get thrown out again.
Right. They can't get Malaysia. Yes, Malaysia. Yes.
Yeah, they keep Malaysia's non-plot line, non-telling her business, non-showing shit about her life on that show for no motherfucking reason.
Girl, ain't you got 3 kids in Atlanta just chilling?
And that's why there were rumors, because it's like, how are you shooting a show in Los Angeles, but your children
don't even live in Los Angeles?
Just like Phaedra. Just like Phaedra.
Go watch his video on T.S. Madison's channel.
Oh, yes!
Right.
I made the cut, honey.
Right.
And
got a whole, like,
3
you
minutes.
got a whole bit in there.
And the full episode will be out later. She said that in the video as well.
So y'all tune into T.S. Madison's channel. It's Drag Race Day 2. Alex is on it.
At the 25 minute and 30 second
you got
mark.
the 25. Oh, okay.
Everybody was sending me the timestamp. And I didn't know.
Oh, okay. And all under the comments, it was like, Alex.
Oh.
So yeah, you have friends of the show.
Yes.
But yes, like Tammy, I guess good riddance. Good riddance.
Not a good riddance, T.
Like, she thinks she's above the show after all that she's done, after all the mess and rage and fighting that she's done. She thinks she's above the show. She's acting brand new, very Kanye right now. Like, she's just on some different shit, and I don't like it.
I am going to give her credit. She really wanted to grow.
But
if I can grow and get out of the mess, I can't say she can't do the same. There's a point when you
look the show. Like, I don't think she should have stayed on the show and not participate.
I don't think she had that. I think contractually she had to be on because they sign you up for like 8 years.
Contractually she should have been at the reunion, and contractually she should have had the film with all the women. You don't get to decide who you get the film with. It used to be like that. Bravo would never.
They no. They love to do that pop-up.
In Housewives, you don't give a fuck about news. Teddy Mellencamp is now pregnant. She has a plot line now. Baby's a plot line.
They are. Pregnancy is plot line.
Right. I did not know that they have 3 kids all together in their house. They just don't film one of them.
What?
Right. He has a kid from another marriage.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Because I saw 3 kids in the photo. I was like, wait a minute, they only have 2. But yeah, like, I'm looking forward to Beverly Hills Housewives, but, I'm sure y'all ain't. But I'm looking forward to see them at BravoCon because we got tickets for it.
Yes!
In Housewives, you do give a fuck about news. Katie's mom, Katie from Potomac. Someone asked me,
she put her business in
the street.
She said she made less than $20,000.
And less than.
And I saw a comment that said, well, shit, I wouldn't pull the good wigs out either.
Good point. That is a very good.
Like
20K. I guess 20K all together at one point.
After taxes.
Yeah.
That ain't shit. That ain't shit. That's why you saw her for 4 hours. It ain't shit.
And that's nothing even to quit my job over, 20K. 20K, you might get maybe 4 episodes out of me. Like, we'll film for like maybe twice
2
a
hours
week.
a day.
No, like 1 day a week or something.
2 hours for that day.
Do you think she deserved more than that for what she gave this season, or you think that was right on the money? Was she?
I would say that's right on the money because she wasn't really around. She didn't really interact with the group. She only had those little asides, like, is he gay? That's her most memorable moment from the show, and those fucked up wigs.
Well, she said that the producers manipulated what she wanted to talk about.
You're on a reality show. That's what they do on all reality shows. This isn't new. This has been going on for years, people. We're like a decade in. Let's get with the program. Producers are going to manipulate you.
Yes.
They're going to tell the story that will allow them to sell the most commercials. That's what this is about. A click, a view, and the almighty AdSense dollar, or whatever they call commercial money.
At the end of the day, yes.
So no, if they can show you as a fool, and they're like, shit, this will get people to tune in, this is testing well, then you know what? You're the fool. And your music will never be shown, Moniece.
Oh, boy. I need to catch up on Love and Hip Hop.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No, you don't, please. You haven't missed shit but a headache and gas.
Damn.
Child, that show's starting to give me ailments.
Oh, man.
I gotta take a Tums or something. I got heartburn looking at that shit. Then I see A1's hair. I'm like, shit, I can't even eat anymore. I gotta put my wings in the refrigerator.
And people keep showing us pictures, like the newest picture that he has.
God, every time with his belly out. Is he pregnant? I ain't even putting it up because
you can't
YouTube
get pregnant
is
in the anus.
Looks like he found a way. Maybe it was in vitro.
With that Monet Exchange wig. Lord. I'm just waiting for the nail polish to get pink. Because it's coming. And he's going to start wearing, like, it's going to be like a Caitlyn Jenner, like, type of
slow
thing.
transition.
A slow transition.
I see him in, like, baby blues and yellows for some reason.
He's going to start wearing, like, fishnets and like, blouses underneath his clothing and stuff like that. He'll probably already wear a panty. He probably already wearing a lace panty right now.
Ooh, not a panty tee, honey. Not a panty tee. He got on a lace panty right now.
Not to be confused.
Victoria's Secret sale tee.
Yes.
He get them 5 for $25 out the bin. That tee.
And not to be confused with giving a panty.
Not giving a panty.
He's giving panty.
Yeah.
A panty tee.
A panty tee, honey. A panty tee.
TV news, thank God. Terrence Howard is saying that he's leaving acting after Empire ends. Do we give a fuck?
No. Him and his button penis can get on.
Okay. I forgot exactly what he told, like, Extra or some type of Hollywood insight.
He said, I'm tired of pretending. I mean, he's not a bad actor.
He's not.
It's probably messing with his mind at this point.
Well, the whole Jussie thing is messing with everybody's mind. It's messing with our minds, and we didn't even...
I don't give a fuck. Oh, I done got paid on that shit.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jess. Thanks, girl. That was some of our best work.
Yeah, it was. Our first allegedly pop roast, like, collab.
It was an emergency show.
Right? I remember that. This was at 1 a.m. or some shit?
And I was just like, we have to get on this now.
Right. Oh, my goodness. I think that was when the news broke that, like, the Nigerians were involved.
Yes. That's when it was like, okay, now, because we were all like Dave Chappelle said on his special, we were supporting you by not saying anything.
That is very true. That was a good show.
So many people were like, mum, when that happened. Just like...
I guess we'll start with Erica Mena. So, Rihanna had her diamond ball.
Hold on. I got to get a shot. If we're going to talk about Erica Mena,
well,
I need
very
some type
brief.
of vaccine.
And it wasn't her fault, actually. I felt actually kind of bad because she was being harassed by random fans of Nicki Minaj on the street. On the street. Did she deserve it? Okay, so after Rihanna's diamond ball, like, I guess she was leaving to her car. For some reason, Siggy...
Where was the diamond ball?
I want to say it was in New York.
I was like, was it here?
Because it was either New York or LA, but I think it was in New York.
Okay, because I would say, why was Siggy Flicker there? I don't know. She bought a ticket. I don't know. Like, what did she do for her and Erica? Yeah, it is a charity gala. But yeah, she bought a ticket.
But she was just with Erica Mena and holding her dress up for her? She was holding up her train.
She wants to be in the camera.
Okay, I just thought it was...
Siggy got kicked off Jersey, right? Because she was an asshole. So I see her trying to get back, get in frame. You know, she's addicted to the fame, so that's why she went.
Well, you had random Barbs who was looking for, like, a moment. Just saying, like, just calling her a Barb. Like, oh, you the biggest Barb. But, like, and...
Why?
I don't know. I guess because she's dating Safari.
Oh, wait, no, because she posted something. I thought she said something about I'm a Barbie or something like that.
Well, this was way back in the day. I think she posted that or something.
I thought it was from, like, her recent Instagram.
I don't
see. We don't give enough of a fuck to really get into it. But does Erica Mena deserve to be harassed on the street? Did they throw things at her?
They did not throw things at her. They were just insulting her.
Then it's fine. They didn't throw anything at her. So
I just think Nicki's fan base is just a terrible, like, group of cretins. Like, to just...
It's a cesspool of the sorriest sissies you can find. Low life.
Low fruit. Mm-hmm. Yes. Low life. Yes.
And we ain't talking about Nicki. We're talking about her asshole fans who are out here yelling at people on the street. I mean, it's Erica Mena. It's Erica Mena, so I'll let it slide.
Right. I just thought that was just odd. That's all.
Because if I saw her, I'd cross the street.
I honestly wouldn't even acknowledge her if I saw her.
I don't want syphilis. I don't want the clap. And that's what she gives me, like an airborne tea.
Right.
Like measles, but STDs.
Anywho, I thought this was silly. Like how people try to copyright phrases and shit like that. Why would someone try to like copyright the phrase Taco Tuesday?
Maybe you're going to open up a chain of restaurants called Taco Tuesday, but you can go out any day of the week.
I just think it's too common of a phrase, you know? Like,
it is.
And LeBron James got swiftly denied about it. Like, I just thought it was silly. I just thought, like, oh, Adele officially filed for divorce, and her album is set to come out in December. I am an Adele fan. I met Adele twice. I can't wait. And the sadder she is, the better the music. Just like Mary J. Blige, just like Keisha Cole, I want them to be miserable so I can enjoy their music. Nobody wants to be like, I don't want to see Adele happy because she makes her best music. I'm already trying to pre-order as soon as I saw that she was getting divorced. I was like, where is the pre-order? You don't like Adele, do you?
She's fine.
She's okay? All right.
I don't like...
I liked her before she launched in the stratosphere.
I like that Skyfall song.
Really? That's like my least favorite.
I like it. Well, you know, it's big, it's dramatic, it's overdone. You've got orchestration. Yeah, that's very me.
She got an Oscar for that shit, too. Wow.
Anyway. Oh, she wrote that, didn't she?
Yeah.
I will say, though, I think you're going to be disappointed. Adele seems really happy, and the divorce seems amicable.
It does seem amicable, but I'm sure she's pissed off about it, and I'm sure that man's going to put her in court.
I don't think so. Adele don't care about money like that. She
doesn't.
And honestly, like, she could give away every penny she had and then go out and make $300 million more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, her well never runneth dry. She could put out an album of standards and be fine.
She could sing the telephone book and it would go platinum first week. In Gatekeeper of Blackness news, you have D-Ray versus Sean King.
Not talking about it.
But
not getting into it.
Yeah, we don't have to have an opinion on it. We can just say it was just crazy how you have two people that like.
It's kind of like Jay-Z and
the NFL thing.
Yeah, and Colin. Like I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, we can record you saying this.
I'm not getting into it.
It's just like, okay, fraud. There's accusations of fraud on one end, and you have accusations of, oh, you're a hater. Like, it's just weird. It's people who make their platform off of social justice fighting with each other. I just thought it was weird.
It's very messy.
It's very messy.
It's very unprofessional, and it's like...
What I just thought was messy was Sean King was being honored at Rihanna's Diamond Ball. And that's when D-Ray took it upon himself to, like...
put out that Medium article.
Yeah,
it's like, why?
On the day he was getting, like, it was calculated.
Very calculated, because you could have been put that story out, because that shit had been happening. That was old 2 years ago, T.
Right. And the shade is, they both give a tea sometimes of, like, you know what I mean?
Not
like
necessarily using the platform more for personal gain than for actual social
justice.
They
give a small, I just get a small little inkling of that.
I get a large inkling of it from a lot of people.
I just hear
That's why we don't do that over here. I
Right.
make my money off my talent, not the suffering of others.
Correct. Like, I like making people laugh. I don't like judging people. Well...
Now.
No.
We judge, but not over anything important.
Right, exactly. Thank you for that clarification.
This really is the panel right here. Come judge for us.
You find a way to throw that in every episode now. And I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. Felicity Huffman was sentenced to 14 days after all that hoopla. And I'm thinking, like the comedian from The View, the big white girl who used to Michelle Collins or whatever. Oh, you don't know her? I'll cut that out. Anyway, I'm thinking the other one.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna give you a Kiki Palmer tea. If I was walking down the street, I wouldn't know that woman. Wouldn't recognize that woman's face.
I love
Sorry
Kiki so
to
much.
that woman.
I love her for that. That is so good.
That was everything.
It was the way she said it, just so matter of factly. So matter of factly.
Was it somebody that she knew, or
it was Dick Cheney on the photo?
I would have said the same shit. I don't recognize this man. If I
don't recognize that man. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I should feel like. And they got news. You heard of the couple that are facing federal charges for theft because the bank accidentally put $120,000 in their bank account,
and they
went on a shopping spree,
and they spent it. Now here's what you do when that happens. If that happens, you call a lawyer and you get your case ready for severe emotional distress.
Immediately.
Because I'm telling you, you do that to me, I'm going to sue you for the rest of my life.
And they were right. So I'm like, wow.
I would honestly go to the psychiatric facility immediately and say, I'm having a breakdown.
Because I'm poor.
I would be like, we're not putting me through this. The second I see it, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with this. And I would, you gonna pay for the treatment. You gonna give me that $100,000. Trust and believe. I will make you spend that on me and lawyers.
That is so smart to sue the bank for doing that.
Exactly. It's like you put me through hell. Now I have to give this money back? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do this? What type of game are you playing? I can't think, I can't breathe, I can't eat. I'm not looking at another financial document again without breaking out into a sweat. Your Honor, this bank has abused and misused my trust in this fiduciary institution.
Ooh, yes. So they spent the money on an SUV, a race car, 2 4-wheelers, and a camper.
Oh, so they were stupid.
They also said
you buy stock. What the fuck? You either pay off the mortgage or that's nest egg money. That maybe you could spend $10,000, a vacation, a decent purse, and a couple of meals out. The rest of that money you need to put away.
They paid bills and gave friends $15,000.
Also, I would sue them because now you've put me in terrible tax jeopardy. Second, an amount of over $10,000 is a deposit in your account. You know the tax people find out. So now it's now you've got an IRS mess on my hands. You're getting sued. If that ever happens to me, you're getting sued. And we are going to be in court for a long time.
The bank was BB&T.
I'm not surprised.
And after they failed, they called the couple and was like, we made a mistake. You need to return the money. Now,
you see, if it was enough money, I'd just find some place without extradition treaties, and then I'd be like, you want it back? Girl, I can't help you. I really can't help you. That money is gone, and so are we. You gonna have to get a whole congressional thing going on to get an extradition treaty with Belize, because I ain't coming back. You ain't getting your money. You better call the insurance company right now. You can waste your time if you want to, but you ain't getting shit.
If only this happened to you.
But $100,000, no, you just got to sue for emotional distress, because that's not life-changing.
Right.
But I would say $6 million, you ain't getting that money back.
Right, exactly.
You ain't getting that money back. You ain't getting me back. I might have plastic surgery.
So what if you found a bag of money?
Then God has blessed me.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely.
If I knew who it was, depending on who it was, I might give it back. I might not.
Because you remember in Atlanta, this happened recently, a bank truck. If the doors flew open, and money was in the street, people were parking their cars and just grabbing money.
I would have, and then I would have brought back $200 because you ain't gonna be able to prove how much I took. Here you go. Here's $200. Now I'm gonna keep this $17,000 over here.
Right, exactly.
That money's insured. Please, all the bank fees we done paid in our lives. I be seeing random little $4 coming out. What is this? What? Okay.
Look.
You got to keep your money somewhere.
That's years of taxes that I've paid coming back to me from God.
Reparations.
Right.
Reparay.
Didn't someone say it's on God now?
Yeah. Oh, that was the lady went to Sonic, and she said, "This one's on God." I felt bad for her. They found her eating that food in the park and arrested her. I couldn't do that. I'm like, You're hungry. I'm just going to give you these $8 and it's going to be fine.
While we're looking for stuff, you saw how Popeyes is now trolling people, saying, bring your own fucking bun. Bring your own fucking bun? Really? Really?
And you saw that nasty little
I'm
bun
offended by
had.
that. What? When you see me going to fucking like the CC down the street, buying a 6-pack of like buns for $1.49.
They don't really mean bring your own bun. They mean buy the 3-piece and make a sandwich at home.
You know they're gonna be some
people, some beings that might actually take them up on it.
You know they're gonna be in there with some fucking buns, brioche bread, French bread, hot dog buns, asking for chicken strips, saying, "Oh, I'm bringing my bun." And honestly, that is some trolling shit to tell people to bring their own buns. There's some type of like, I don't know why I'm getting angry about this, but
because you want the sandwich back.
I do want the sandwich back. I really do, but it just says like, what you think of the audience. Okay. It's not the same thing. Like at first I thought, oh, this is just chicken strips on the bun. It's a real juicy chicken breast.
I was gonna say
crispy. Like the chicken strips aren't like that.
The chicken
strips are good though.
Are they now going to start pressure frying the chicken strips so that they taste like the bun, like the sandwich?
My goodness! Now see if they did that, I probably would bring my own bun. I'll probably, you know what? After that, you know what? I might bring my own bun if they do it like that.
Hold on. Let's just get a pressure fryer
on Amazon. But low key, I just did think that was like, it just had an underlying tone of, I don't want to say racism, but it just had like an underlying tone of classism, telling people to bring their own buns to a fucking fast food restaurant to get chicken strips. And when they can just make more chicken sandwiches.
Well, they got to get their
because it's clearly trolling. It's clearly trolling. And I didn't like it.
Okay.
And that's it.
I can understand.
We have 2 units.
Ah! What's that face?
I don't know.
Lord.
This is Masika.
I know what it is.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I want to look at it.
Says slime season.
Lord, yeah, it's ectoplasm shit.
Yeah.
It's Slimer from Ghostbusters. And that's a no-busters.
She looks quite ridiculous.
She always looks ridiculous. Look at that mouth.
Right. And then
too much filler.
Yeah. The next one is this gentleman right here, Cam Newton, at his press conference. Where to begin?
You know, like Sam Smith, I'm going to call Cam they from now on because...
that was the next topic.
Let Sam be whatever Sam want to be. I don't give a fuck about Sam's music. I would say that Sam's pronoun for me is ugly. And that's kind of it. Like, you were too ugly to worry about, too ugly to listen to, and damn near too ugly to exist. Like, your head is shaped like a light bulb. You have bulging eyes and sickly skin. Nobody's really that interested in what you have to say.
He really should have kept that weight.
Child, he was ugly fat. He's ugly thin. I don't care. He's ugly. Just too ugly. A big ugly. No. I've seen him in person. Ugly. Ugly.
Oh.
Just hideous. So I don't care what monsters want to call themselves.
So we have 2 views of it.
But Cam's scarf, I want to know, is that Bulgari or Hermes? Because it's beautiful.
It is beautiful, but it is giving...
And it goes with the suit so damn well. Oh, that's a nice suit. I want to wear that to BravoCon, but it's too busy.
It is too busy.
Why is everything so busy?
It's just so busy. And this is giving someone I can't take...
I mean, floral, then polka dot, then like whatever the hell this is, like a kind of a Poochie pattern.
I can't take the credit for this joke, but I saw it on Twitter that he's giving a Mary Louise tee from...
yes, from Big Little Lies. Mary Louise loved them scarves. And I could see her in that coat, too.
Like, how do you like expect to be taken seriously? How? Like, I just with a scarf wrapped around.
I mean, clearly
so you would recreate this.
I
can see the suit. The suit by itself, fine, but
I could do the suit jacket with a crisp white linen. I could do the shirt with a nice white jacket. I could do the scarf as an ascot, but I don't think I'd be giving you, babushka tea.
But no, like, I think he looked in the mirror and was like, this isn't ridiculous enough. I need to add something else.
I think his hair was wet.
I don't know what his hair was giving.
I think his hair was wet low-key, and he's like, I'm not about to have this hair dripping down, so let me tie it up in a scarf.
He doesn't even give me a panty or, like, an undercover tee. He just gives me ridiculous. Like, he just looks ridiculous.
He does. Like, he does, but also there's something.
I'm very
it doesn't
shocked
look
at
bad.
your reaction. I really am.
I low-key like his style. He never looks bad. Like, he may look ridiculous, but it doesn't look bad to me. Everything goes, nothing clashes. Again, it's a Mary Louise tee. Did Mary Louise ever look bad? Does that clash?
She didn't wear a polka dot suit.
It's busy. It's very busy, but it also, I don't know. To me, it works in a way. I'm not mad at it. It's dramatic. Let him be dramatic. I'm dramatic.
He is a walking parody. You're not a parody of yourself, though. He is giving parody tea right now.
Okay, so I think also everybody's apparently...
Next episode, I'm going to wear the most ridiculous thing. Like, we're going to do it for the whole... You see the shade. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear a pirate patch or whatever.
He never comes out in a pirate patch. I really do think his hair was wet.
This is so ridiculous to me. Anyway.
But it doesn't, like, there's something that, like, works about it. Oh, can you send me that picture?
Yeah, I'm going to send you both. I just thought it was a lot. So we might see a number 1 from Meg Thee Stallion. She just got signed by Rock Nation, which is huge.
Was she independent?
I think so.
Rock Nation?
Rock Nation. I mean, Rihanna's on Rock Nation. Mariah's on Rock Nation. I mean, I think Beyonce's on her own shit. But
low-key, I think Beyonce's still with Columbia.
No, I think she already did her last.
Ended?
Yeah, that ended. She had like 6 albums with them. But
Does
good
Beyonce
for her.
Does Beyonce own her masters?
Oh, I think so. Definitely. Maybe Matthew owns the Destiny's Child ones. I don't know.
He does. He owns that, and he flexes
owns the
that
name
power.
too. Like, he owns the name Destiny's Child. That's why sometimes they go by Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle, or DC.
Oh, that's why there was DC and DC3, because he owns Destiny's Child. Oh,
I think so. Yeah, because they would have to pay him every time he used it. But yeah. The reason why I think it's good for Meg is because, Jay-Z now has these Super Bowl opportunities, so now that gives her a larger platform. Especially, like, with Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott is with Rock Nation, too, and Meek Mill. And, Meek Mill's performing with Meghan Trainor and shit.
Meghan Trainor?
I know, right?
Ooh.
Who gives me Meghan McCain tea.
Her face looks like the moon, and that's not a
compliment.
compliment.
My God, yes. Put the moon in a blind lace front. That's her.
In back in the day news, Nick Cannon and Christina Milian dated, and she said she caught him cheating, and he said you have to be in a relationship to cheat.
Ooh.
Ah!
Ooh.
Child.
So wait, like, why did she bring this up?
I don't know, but apparently she shouldn't have.
And he responded to her. Mm-hmm. Wow. I guess she just wanted to be relevant and bring up that conversation because they were a thing back in the day. But I guess they weren't.
I mean, it's one thing to, like, walk a red carpet and bump an ugly. It's another thing to be in a relationship. And you would think she would know that. But then again, she thought she was with the dream. Right. So she gives me I'm imagining this relationship in my head, T, because we've seen you do it before.
Right.
This is par for the course. Like,
and don't she got a man now?
She does. She finally does. I think she's married. She's pregnant again.
Oh, she's pregnant again?
Yeah, this is her second.
Oh, okay. I get her and Cassie confused a lot. Like, because
they're both one-hit wonders.
I think they're all friends. Like, Christina and Carucci are like this. And I think they're friends with Cassie, too.
Okay.
Like, I think the 3 of them are friends.
They're like Hollywood girlfriends. Professional girlfriends.
Professional girlfriends.
Carpet walkers. Seat fillers.
Yes, of Hollywood.
Bed warmers.
Ooh. Shade.
Facts. I mean, when you telling people I caught you cheating and they like, what do you mean?
Yeah, you weren't
in a relationship here. I'm sorry.
Did she respond to that?
Nope.
Okay. I wouldn't either.
It's like, you know what? Before you put all the business in the street, my phaedra tea was proven right.
It was. Damn, and no one gave you credit.
I didn't really put it out there like that. It was fine. Like, I could have tried to send it around and get credit.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, they did. They know.
Oh, okay.
But it was like, it wasn't that big of a story, and I didn't want to expose my source. So, like, I don't need to break the news. I don't need to be that person. And I don't want people coming here for breaking news. Like, it happens occasionally, but, like, come for the jokes. But the tea's already out there.
We can still use some press and promo.
True. I just didn't want to give it to TMZ because I knew TMZ would, like, not give me credit.
And that's who reported it.
Mm-hmm. But they had their own sources. Like, I don't think that, like, they watched my show and got the tea from me. Like, there were, like, if I had the tea, other people had the tea, too.
Right. The Hustlers movie is actually have glowing reviews.
I've heard.
Like, almost 90%.
Okay, and I've heard, like, there's Oscar buzz for J-Lo.
We might need to see it. Because they have so many people that we talk about in it. Like Cardi, Lizzo, J-Lo, Kiki.
Leaving the house, though.
I mean, we can go see a little matinee.
That's still $20 damn.
No, it's $8.
At what theater?
At Lincoln Center.
Oh, God, they don't have the chairs that I like. I need a footrest. I'm tall.
I'm taller.
But you're more used to being uncomfortable.
Anyway, I'm very intrigued because when you look at Hustlers, I'm just like, oh, this is just like a little, female heist throwaway summer movie. But it's actually, I'm like, really
better than
curious.
Ocean's 8.
Better than Ocean's 8. Better than that that mob movie with Tiffany
Haddish. Lord, and Melissa McCarthy.
Ain't that some shit?
Child, that movie came and went like a fart.
And I bet they were just like, oh, this is the one that's going to catapult you to your Oscar, Tiffany. You better get the girls trip, too. Fast. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in seeing it. So if you want to see it tomorrow, we could do a little mini review.
Oh, tomorrow?
Well, Monday or something. Or Tuesday. I'm off Tuesday.
I could do Tuesday. Because tomorrow,
we could do an extra review.
Okay. Well, yeah, if Hustlers is getting a buzz, we could check it out.
Because it's getting real, like, word of mouth right now.
All right.
Then J-Lo and... And J-Lo and Oscar does not belong in the same sentence.
Wait, what?
J-Lo and Oscar does not belong in the same sentence. So I need to see, like, maybe Oscar de la Renta.
It's allergy season, y'all.
Are you going to leave that in?
It depends on how bad it looks.
Well,
I don't want to gross people out.
We'll retake it just in case you don't want to, like...
Okay.
J-Lo and Oscar just does not belong in the same sentence. Maybe Oscar de la Renta, but not Oscar the award. I would even say Oscar the Grouch. But not...
She goes on Sesame Street.
Right, I can see her going on Sesame Street, but the Oscars? Like J-Lo getting an Oscar. I can see her showing up, but like getting an Oscar? No.
Even nominated, it would be like...
Right, that would be...
And once you get that, you have that forever. It is always Academy Award nominee or Academy Award winner.
Yep.
That will be forever attached to her.
And Grammy winner. I mean, you know some people don't have any Grammys, so they can't even attach that to their name.
The Grammyless.
The Grammyless.
What do you think about new Escape music and a new Escape album?
I want to escape from that.
Hit the button.
I don't care. I really don't think. I think their time has come and passed. Like,
we're tired of the
past.
We're tired of the nostalgia tours.
Well, with them. Like, I don't need any more music from them. I mean, they can try. I think they just want a plot line for Candy next season. That's what they want.
Give it something to do.
Right. It's not even enough for a spinoff. It's enough for a little plot line on...
Oh, no. I see them Escape Girls doing a spinoff because them Scott sisters need the coin. So it's like, look, if we gonna work... And you can't put music out without a reality show around it these days.
Unless you're...
Beyonce,
right.
Cardi...
Adele...
Ariana
Grande.
Yeah.
Which that shitty song for the new...
I never heard it.
Don't listen to it.
Lana Del Rey, like, I don't dislike her, but, like...
The song
I'm just tired of her and her volume. Like, just go sit in the corner, and I'm tired of her.
Yeah, that's...
And Miley, I feel like Miley and Ariana could have done it. I don't mind Miley,
I think
and
they
I
could.
enjoy Ari.
You know what? They should have had Normani on it.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a good threesome, but you got Lana Del Rey?
That was like...
Who sings in the bathtub before she takes a bottle of Tylenol?
She wasn't even awake. Like, she was walking...
Right, exactly.
I saw the little clip when they all were trying to give, like, Victoria's Secret tea.
Like, I tweeted that, like, Destiny's Child could have just re-recorded Independent Women, and I would have been fine with that.
Oh, they got what? Pressure cooker slow. Okay, this is a pressure cooker pressure fryer. $41. So you too can get a pressure fryer and make that chicken yourself at home. That's the secret to pressure fry. It keeps the moisture in. Also, steam your buns, ladies and gentlemen. Steam your buns. That's why the bun is so soft, because it's steamed. You got to put a little effort in.
Speaking of steaming buns, did you see Heavenly and Quiet steam their vaginas on TV?
Child, they've been steaming pussies on TV for a minute.
I did not know that.
They steamed pussies on,
I was like...
Atlanta, didn't they?
No, they were doing enemas in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, and vaginal rejuvenate.
Yes.
But yeah, on all them shows, they sit over the hot pot and let it air out.
I was like, this is basically a fancy way of boiling some damn water at your house and like just having steam and sitting over.
Just get a chair and cut a hole in it.
Right.
Yeah, you could do that at the house real easy. Put some mandarin tea, maybe some peppermint.
Right, exactly. Oh my goodness.
I might have to get a chair and get this bus ready.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow. And that was our episode. Call tomorrow.
Find functional hilarity at the Pop Roast Emporium.